In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 24, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Brewers versus Cincinnati Reds. The Milwaukee Brewers continue their weekend series in Cincinnati as they battle the Reds on Saturday at the Great American Ballpark. The Brewers come in clinging to their playoff hopes, trailing the Padres by 2.5 games for the last wildcard spot with just 12 games to play. The Reds will happily take on the role of spoilers in this series, with their postseason dreams long since vanished. The pitching matchup for Saturday will be Corbin Burnes of the Brewers taking on Graham Ashcraft of the Reds. The Brewers are 4-0 in their last 4 Saturday games and 5-2 in their last 7 in Game 3 of a series. Milwaukee is 7-16 in their last 23 road games. Meanwhile, the Reds are 7-19 in their last 26 Saturday games and 2-6 in their last 8 in Game 3 of a series. The under is 4-0 in Cincinnati's last 4 Saturday games. After a battle of lefties on the mound Friday, the Brewers and Reds are back at it for the second to last time this season. Every game from here on out is essentially a must-win for Milwaukee if they want to make the postseason. That means they need to continue taking advantage of a depleted Reds team. Cincinnati traded away their best 2 hitters and best 2 starting pitchers at the trade deadline, and it's shown. Their starting rotation hasn't been consistent ever since, and the depth of their lineup has been terrible. Meanwhile, the Brewers are in quite the opposite situation. They will have ace Corbin Burnes on the mound, who needs to bounce back from his last outing. That was against a great Mets team, and the Reds are nowhere near that caliber. He's faced Cincy just once this season, but the Brewers won that game by multiple runs after Burnes allowed just 1 run and 2 hits in 6 innings. He shouldn't even need a perfect start with the depth the Brewers lineup has been putting on display. Christian Yelich and Andrew McCutchen are former MVPs, and they aren't even the ones with the hottest bats. Willie Adams has been having a great week overall, and Colton Wong had a 3-home run game in the opener. They now get to face rookie Graham Ashcraft, who is just returning from an injury of over a month. He was on the mound opposite Burnes in that aforementioned game. Ashcraft also lost to the Brewers prior to that, and this game should make it 3 for the Reds youngster. So the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. Burnes has been touched up for an earned run average over 5 in his last 5 starts. The Brewers have pounded Reds pitching, particularly in Cincinnati, this season. The 2 teams are 12-4 to the over in their 16 meetings heading into Friday night. The Brewers should again flourish in the modest dimensions of the number 3 best hitters park in baseball. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus Baltimore Orioles. The Houston Astros are in Baltimore to play the Orioles on Saturday. Houston is coming off a 3-game series sweep of the Tampa Bay Rays, and before that won 3 of 4 against the Oakland Athletics. Baltimore, meanwhile, has lost back-to-back series against the Detroit Tigers and Toronto Blue Jays. Houston is 11-4 in their last 15 road games and 0-5 in their last 5 Saturday games. The under is 19-6-1 in Houston's last 26 Saturday games. Baltimore is 21-7 in their last 28 games against the American League West and 6-2 in their last 8 games on grass. The over is 8-2 in Baltimore's last 10 Saturday games. Houston is 1-8 in these 2 teams' last 9 head-to-head meetings. The Astros don't have a ton to play for over these next few weeks, as they are getting close to clinching the American League. However, Houston is still playing to win, and on Saturday they are giving the ball to Framber Valdez, who has been one of the best pitchers for the Astros this season and as of late. The left-hander has been dominant as of late, while Tyler Wells has struggled as he has been giving up a ton of hard contact and not locating the ball. Even though Houston hasn't hit the Orioles pitching well, this seems like a good pitcher for the Astros to take advantage of. Along with that, Valdez should be able to go 6 or 7 innings and limit Baltimore's offense. So the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. With Valdez on the mound, runs will be limited for the Orioles. Houston has also struggled to score runs against Baltimore's pitching. In the 4 games they have played before Friday's games, all 4 have gone under 7.5 runs, while before's the 4 games are averaging just 3 runs per game, as the 4 games' final scores are as follows: 2-0, 3-1, 3-1, and 2-0. Meanwhile, Houston is 88 to 54 to 9 and hitting the under this season, while Baltimore is 77 to 66 to 6. Along with that, in Houston's last 10 games, those games are averaging 6.8 runs per game, while the Orioles are averaging 7 runs per game in their past 10. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Texas Rangers. The Cleveland Guardians and Texas Rangers face off on Saturday in an MLB showdown at Globe Life Field. On Friday night, it was the Guardians that secured the 6-3 victory. Cleveland is 15-3 in their last 18 games overall and 4-1 in their last 5 Saturday games, while the under is 8-2 in their last 10 game 2 matchups. Texas is 7-17 in their last 24 games overall and 0-4 in their last 4 Saturday games, while the under is 12-3 in their last 15 games against a team with a winning record. Cleveland has been playing very well lately and has created separation from the White Sox and Twins in the American League Central. They are top 10 in the league in hits, striking out, and batting average. Jose Ramirez is top 3 in the MLB in RBIs among all batters. They will hit Glenn Otto, who struggles to pitch at home. In 10 home starts, Otto has a 6.1 earned run average, 1.52 WHIP, 36-28 Kelvin BB ratio, and opposing batters are hitting .253 against him. Cal Quantrill has allowed 3 earned runs or less in 6 straight starts. When he leaves the game, Cleveland's relievers will take over, and they have been very good. The Guardians relievers rank top 7 in earned run average, hits allowed, runs allowed, home runs allowed, WHIP, and batting average against. This is a great time for Cleveland to be playing very well with the playoffs right around the corner, so the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. The Guardians' offense has been one of the best in the league of late. On top of ranking in the top 5 in most offensive categories over the last 2 weeks, they are also tied for first in runs scored over the same time frame. They averaged 5.6 runs per game in the 10 games leading up to Friday, and just put up 22 runs on the White Sox in their previous 3-game series. Otto shouldn't be a threat to the Guardians' offense either, as he's allowed 11 earned runs in his 18.1 innings pitched this month. The Rangers have been good at the plate as well, ranking 7th in runs scored over the last 15 days. They aren't quite at the Guardians' level, but they have averaged 4.6 runs per game in the 10 games leading up to this series. 2 efficient offenses in this one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.